Rice Changer cheerleader, will you go to homecoming with me? Hi, I'm Doofy Doo. This is episode 38 of my talk through of Shiren the Wanderer. We are getting pretty close to the end of Bufu's cave. I believe there are 25-ish floors before Naoki shows up. I don't know, it's been a long time since I played this. I am going to continue to play pretty cautiously, checking for traps, because I don't want to hit a big landmine and then have to play this all over again. You want to run around a little bit as a mini tank, shoot some silver arrows. Sometimes I like to shoot silver arrows diagonally, just hoping I'll hit something, but not really hitting anything. Hey, a skull wizard! Take out a few guys from long distance. It's pretty hard to die as a mini tank, but it's not impossible. If you get a little careless, so I'm going to be pretty cautious. Shoot arrows every 3 or 4 spaces. Don't seem to be hitting anything though. This episode, I'm going to fix the only other monster design that really bothers me a lot. And as I said last episode, this is going to be kind of controversial because I'm going to nerf a monster pretty hard. And if you've been watching this, and oh no, he also has double speed, that's not good. I missed. I think I'm just gonna run and then shoot and then run and shoot. The old hit and run. If you've been watching this talk through and you've been paying attention, you should know what's coming. It is, of course, the Daredevil family.
Mini Robber, can my daughter take a picture with you? She loves the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Go on, honey. Take a picture with him. Oh, kawaii desu. Is that how you say it?
But yeah, Daredevil meat, as soon as you get it as a player, the game becomes ridiculously easy. If you have a revival herb and some Daredevil meat, really nothing strange can take you out. I mean, you might step on a big landmine trap or get rice balled by Skull Wraith and have to use a revival herb. But if you get monster housed, Daredevil meat, bam, problem solved because nobody can see you. So in my opinion, that makes the game a lot less fun. And it's compounded by the fact that all members of the Daredevil family, including the very first one, the level 1 Daredevil, has the same special ability, it's just as powerful as a level 4. So the fix I am going to offer is going to nerf the 3 initial levels of the Daredevil. Thought maybe there was a secret passageway there. Alright, let's get started. Level 1 Daredevil cannot reflect bolts. So all of your magical staves will work on the level 1 Daredevil. In addition, it is only invisible until it attacks you. As soon as it attacks you, it becomes visible. And obviously that carries over to the meat. So that makes the meat not nearly as overpowering or overpowered, because if you attack a monster, suddenly they can all see you. Level 2 Daredevil also cannot reflect bolts. It's invisible when it attacks you, but when it is attacked, it turns visible. So it is invisible until it is attacked. So when you land your first attack, then it turns visible. This is a good time to mention something else. I'm going to change the behavior of the monsters when you are invisible. When you attack an invisible monster, the monster is going to attack in a random direction, just like a person would. It's trying to guess where you're at. Right now, of course, when you're invisible and you attack a monster, they just kind of like run around randomly or try to escape. And it makes the meat a little bit too overpowered in my opinion. So, level 2 Daredevil meat, you eat it, you can attack something, and you won't become visible, but the monster's going to randomly attack, and if it attacks you, if it guesses the right direction, you're going to turn visible. So that is a big handicap. Moving right along, the level 3 Daredevil can reflect bolts, so it gains that ability, but just as a level 2, it's only invisible until it is attacked. And finally, the level 4 Daredevil is the same, vanilla Daredevil. Reflects bolts, always invisible, super powerful, by far the best meat in the game. So pretty harsh nerf, but it makes the post game much more interesting. But wait, there's more. I'm also going to nerf the invisibility status in general, so that any level 4 undead enemy, skull mages, death metals, pumpkin muppets, reapers, can see you and attack you as usual. And that includes level 4 dragons, remember I said, which will be undead now. And that is it, the nerf is complete. That wasn't so bad. I'm getting a little impatient here, I gotta remember to stay calm. The rhythm, by the way, when you're checking for traps is check, pause, step. It's like a waltz. Check, pause, step. Check, pause, step. And that pause is to see if you uncover a trap when you check. A lot of times I get in the zone or so impatient that I do check, step, pause. Check, step, pause. So I'll check, I'll uncover a rice ball trap or big landmine. I'll step on it, then I pause to watch it go off and end my run. And that's what I feel myself starting to do right now, so I gotta remember, slow down, Doofy. Check, pause, step. Not check, step, pause. Sometimes it helps to imagine that Blue Danube music from 2001 as you're doing it. At least it helps me. I feel pretty good. I have a lot of meat. Don't have to worry about food. Uh-oh. Please don't curse my Bufu's cleaver. Oh. Oh, shoo. Why? See, Doofy, why am I taking risks like that? I feel like I have a secret death wish. Like I feel too safe. At least I got some cursed girl meat. Time for a purple jelly meal break. My fullness is getting a little bit too low. But yeah, that's really the only, or the last major fix I had to the monsters. There are a couple other minor fixes I'm going to do to some of the monsters that don't have any special abilities now. But that's it. Now, don't get excited. I don't know how to hack DS carts yet. But eventually, and it'll take quite a long time, I'll try to hack the cart and actually put those changes in. And this is going to be far, far in the future. When, by the time I do it, people will probably have forgotten all about this game. But, you know, that's something I will work on far, far in the future one day. Once I have some free time. Right now, work is just consuming everything. Alright, I did not go where there were only 2 spaces. Luckily I got 2 fluffy bunnies. Are you being bullied by a burly cyclopean smurf? Try purple slime meat. It fixes everything. Purple slime meat should not be handled by small children. I'd forgotten how great purple slime meat was when you had plated equipment. And it reproduces itself. And it makes its own gravy. It's nature's perfect meat. This is gonna take a while. Again though, Shiren is just getting covered in grape jelly. So gross. And yet so delicious. Grape jelly, the best of all jellies. Although strawberry is pretty good too. Alright, while I collect some purple jelly meat, it's a good time to say that I got a little carried away at the end of last episode because I saw that picture of the Rice Changer cheerleader and it is the funniest thing I've ever seen. But I was joking. If you cosplay as a Rice Changer cheerleader, don't worry, I will not propose to you. I will feel a strong urge to propose to you, but I will resist. Even though I don't know if I can resist, to be honest. That started out as a joke, but the Rice Changer cheerleader she's just so cheerful, and I don't know. There's something bizarre about that. That's the Japanese sense of humor for you. No American developer would think to make such a hideous, horrifying monster into a cheerleader. Well, I don't want to jinx myself because I could certainly step on a horrible trap and die during this run, but I feel pretty good about this run. Near the end of Face Final Puzzle, I'm going to start playing really conservatively like this, kind of checking every space for traps, just because I don't want to get, on floor 70 or 80 in Face Final Puzzle and then die and extend the talk through even longer than it has to be. But I think after I play really carefully like this, it kind of feels confining. I feel like I'm playing like a robot. So usually to break things up every once in a while, I'll try playing the time trial mode. So I think next episode, just as kind of a break, I'll film record a few time trials. The first few attempts I record, I'll probably just get ganked by a bunch of chintalas. Because the monster mix in the time trial is a little bit more difficult than the vanilla Table Mountain run. A lot of times they'll throw in a room with a bunch of one kind of monster. But usually takes me, I don't know, 10 or 12 tries to get a winning run. And I should mention, I played time trials under kind of weird rules. So don't worry, it's not going to be like a 5-minute episode. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here in this dark room. I won't bother about looking for the owl. I'll see you all next episode for a time trial. Time trial is a lot of fun because you kind of have to be creative and you don't have time to really think about what you're doing. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Rice Changer Cheerleader, don't you understand? You take away my jars when you vomit in my hand. Rice Changer Cheerleader, let me be your man. When I first saw you, that look you threw across the room, rice balled my heart in two.
Oh, kawaii desu. Is that how you say it?